Welcome back to Thomas Turner Fishing Antiques. Since we're at the beginning of the trout season and it's Hardy's 150th anniversary of being a business, I thought it may be good to have a brief look at the Hardy modern-ish trout fly reels and salmon fly reels that we have to offer. Now, when it comes to the sustainability aspect, which everybody's keen on these days, these reels are already in the marketplace. So there's no need to make another hole in the ozone layer by having a new one made. Additionally, all of these Hardy reels are factory built in Alnwick, not the Far East, so they are the best quality craftsmanship you can get at a bargain price. Now, the Marquis reel is probably one of the favourites that most anglers will buy. I'm not suggesting it's entry level, but sub £100 to over £100, you can buy a whole range of these reels. And they're interesting from many aspects. Now, I'm going to show you why. If you take the modern re-release of a little 2-3 dinky little brook trout Marquis, it's absolutely stunning. Although the reels came into being in the 1970s, they're still being reproduced, and various limited editions are coming out. We often get asked, what's the best Hardy reel to go with my cane rod, my glass rod, my carbon fibre rod? I've got a budget of, say, up to £150. What can I buy? Well, the answer is any of these. One of the most popular reels we sell is the Marquis 7, which is this. But what's interesting, if you look at the foot size of this reel, which is 60mm, compare it with the Marquis 6, it's 60mm. Compare it with the Hardy Marquis Salmon, it's 60mm. And why that's important is that short foot blade will fit virtually any of the reel fittings that are on the market today, going to way back when. So the answer is, will it fit my rod? The answer is simply yes, any of these reels will. What makes the Marquis interesting is all of them will fish left to right hand wind. Now, I'm going to work on the big one, because most of us watching this are going to be half blind anyway. So this is a Marquis Salmon number 1. See the width? It comes in 3 widths. Popular Salmon number 2 will hold a line up to 9-10. The massive Salmon number 3 that we see very rarely, that will take a 12 line with full backing. These are also used for saltwater fishing and provide you clean them down at the end of the day. Nothing wrong with them at all. So we look at this for a minute and see what's different about it. Well, you have a U-shaped line guide here, which is mounted with a screw. Undo the screw, turn the line guide around, and that's then ready to fish left-handed. To turn the check around, pop the spool off. Inside you'll see a metal flat spring check with 2 springs, 2 steel poles, and all you simply do is turn one round, turn the other round, and it goes from left to right-hand wind. Switch both of them off, and there is no check at all. The reel runs free. What's the bonus of that? Well, if you don't want any noise or you're night fishing and you want to be absolutely as stealthy as you can switch the check off, because they do have a positive check. But the bonus on the Marquis is, on the rim as we look at it, the rim folds over. The frame fits into the front of the rim. And what that means is that gives you the ability to finger brake or palm brake on the reel. So it can be used silent, it can be palm braked, it can be used left, it can be used right. It's kind of the go-to reel for anyone who wants a high quality, value for money, Hardy aluminium reel made in Alnwick that will last you forever. As far as maintenance are concerned, pop them off when you come home, give them a dry inside, a little touch of light machine oil and a spindle, that's it. You don't need to do anything else. We see them coming in caked with grease inside, and all that does is it attracts the dirt. So all of these are on the website. They run in sizes from 6 to 7 to the multiplier, which is a geared reel. It's a little bit harder to work this, but some people like the fast retrieve. It's the only Marquis that has ball bearings under the front plate, the drive plate here. Don't take them to bits. They are tiny. And we had an occasion where a man's ferret ate the bearings and he had to sit around and wait for a couple of days to dig the bearings out again. So we don't want to go through that. All these Marquis are online. We have information we can send you if you need it from the catalogues, giving the line ratings, the weights and the suitability of the reels. So check out the Thomas Turner, have a look at the Marquis reels. If you need any further information, drop me a Dave an email or a phone call and we'll be happy to help.